Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day today. And today I'm excited because it is the wrap-up review of my Shop My Stash from date inserted into the title. I don't remember what date it is. I'm really bad with dates, guys. I can remember Sundays and Saturdays though. Always same videos. But yes, today is the day I go over the products that I picked 7 days ago, so not yesterday Saturday, but the Saturday before that. It's always very confusing. But let's go through the products and I'll talk to you about them. I'm going to start with skincare first and hair care, basically like beauty, body, whatever you want to call it. Everything that's not makeup, because I feel like I have longer discussions on that stuff. So let's just jump right into it. So I'm just going to pull out the products at random. So the first one I'm going to talk about is from the Body Shop. This was their Strawberry Body Butter, and I really liked him. He didn't absorb too crazy quickly into my skin, but I kind of didn't mind that because he is just like really nice and hydrating. Plus he smells like strawberry Jolly Ranchers. And I know I make a lot of references to things smelling like candy. I love candy. But it's very, very nice and creamy and delightful. And I hardly used any of it. I really only used it mostly on like my legs because that's what it really needs, a lot of moisture. Let me go ahead and talk about the stuff that's on the table in front of me. So one of the things I used was from Huss. This is the Keratin Protein. I love how I'm slapping it. Like, this is the product. This is their Keratin Protein Smoothing Deep Conditioner. So I used him twice this week and I really, really enjoyed him. I found he was really nice and hydrating and softening on my hair and just was like the perfect balance of condition for me. Granted, when I do it, I only go from about here down and I pull it like towards the nape of my neck, but I never let the conditioner touch my scalp. And I'm very glad I did it because I think it would have screwed up my scalp. Too much conditioning on my scalp after I've deeply cleansed it just does not, he doesn't build over well. The next product I used was also from Husk. I really love Husk. They have not let me down yet. But this is their Super Fruit Healthy Hair Shampoo. So yes. He was nice. He smelled really, really good. Shampoo, I've told you guys before in my other Shop My Stashes, my only criteria with shampoo is like winning for me is one, if they clean my hair, and two, they keep my scalp balanced. That is my main thing. I really care about my scalp staying balanced. So you just want to focus for you guys. There he goes. Kind of. Is he focused? I think he's focused. But yes, I really, really liked him. He smells good. He just smells nice and fruity, but like a floral fruit. Like a tropical island like breeze with florals. I don't know. The other product I used that's on the table in front of me is from the Body Shop. This was their Strawberry Shower Gel. He wasn't that impressive to me. I'd honestly rather use like a Philosophy one or, you know, not this one. It smelled good, but it didn't like, I prefer like a hydrating like shower gel rather than just like a smell good shower gel. It didn't want to focus. I really don't care because I need to move through because we have so many products to talk about, but it smells like Strawberry Jolly Ranchers. And I'll talk about the last thing on there in just a second because I'm going to talk about this face cleanser. So this is from Cetaphil. This is their Oil Control Foam Wash for Acne Prone Skin. Now I don't have acne prone skin. I told you guys this before. I have more of combination skin and my skin kind of goes a little wonky on me throughout the year. During the warmer climate time, which granted I live next to the sun, so it's like always feels warm to me. He doesn't really want to focus. He's being a butt. Come on. Focus for me. So for the majority of the year, my skin feels kind of on the oily side, and then during like the winter time, it gets really, really dry. It's normally in a very combination state. Sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's oily. I'm just like all over the place. I've just found, with the exception of the Too Cool for School, these foam washes are just like not doing it for me. They just leave my skin feeling a little bit too cleansed, a little too dry, and I'm just like, I don't like this overly squeaky clean feel. Like, I love a squeaky clean feel, but this is just like a too much. So I did use, mostly because I was terrified since he does dry out. It says common formula that won't over dry skin. It literally says on the packaging, I hope it focuses, it literally says will not over dry skin right here. And he doesn't want to focus. He will not focus. He's just like, nope. I think there's too much glare on the packaging from the light, so he doesn't want to do it. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can read that because it's so tiny. But yeah, it literally says calming formula won't over dry skin. Garbage. So I ended up having to use mostly because I didn't want him to take off my makeup because it doesn't really state that he's great for taking off makeup. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything great. It just says great for everyday use. Maybe everyday use that doesn't put on makeup. So I did, of course, resort back to my Philosophy Purity cleanser, Purity Made Simple. I love him so much. He's my favorite ever. He just takes off all of my makeup and he leaves my skin feeling really, really nice. If you have not tried this, try it. It's amazing. Go to Sephora, get a free sample because he's amazing. You end up buying him. He's awesome. I love him so much. Literally, it's literally one of my favorite products. It's like a cult favorite Foxy product. Next product. I've talked about these before. This is from First Aid Beauty. These are their facial radiance pads. I like them. I think they feel great. They're supposed to exfoliate. They don't exfoliate. Don't buy that. But I do think they work great as a toner. My only complaint with them that I've always complained about is they're these little itty bitty pads. I'm going to try to not turn them too much because there's excess liquid in here, because when I use them, because there's too much liquid on the pads, so I squeeze them out a little bit, so it still has the toner on the pad, but there's like extra that goes into the thing, so when I'm done with all the pads I can just use my own and still use the toner and feel like I'm not, like, you know, soaking my face in toner, because I hate that feeling. But still, I really like him. I give him like a 7 out of 10. Like, he's good, but like he wouldn't be my go-to. Like, if I was in need of toner, I would not go and buy him. I just happen to have some other things. Side note, one thing that I did not use this week was from Skin Inc. This was their Pure Deep Sea Hydrating Mask. I just didn't get around to it because I had another product in here that I ended up using it like a mask, because that's how it's supposed to be used, and I didn't realize that. And he's probably not going to focus for us. Super clear on camera. There he goes. So yeah, he's literally going to go back into the face mask bag, which is sitting by my feet. So he's back in the face mask bag. Speaking of face masks, I had to do this at a friend's house. I thought about taking a picture of it because literally I was with me, one of my friends, and my sister, and we were all like Hannibal Lecter face, because that's what face masks look like, these sheet masks. But this is from Biobel. I think it's called Biobel. Biobel? I think it's Biobel. But this is their hashtag beauty scoop. It's made with avocados and collagen. It's supposed to diminish the appearance of fine lines, which granted I don't have. I love my face feeling really good though. My face felt really nice and firm and tight, and just, it's still in the ice cream cone. But I really like this one. Also, side note, I do clean these before I put them in my bags because I'm like paranoid like that. I literally wash these. I am a weirdo. I know it. Next thing, so the next thing I tried was from, I think this is supposed to be Erin, but this is their Rose Lip Conditioner, and it feels like wax on your lips. I think I got this from Sephora as like a sample thing. But it literally just, it was so hard on the lips. It was like rubbing, like if you've ever rubbed straight beeswax on your face, that's what he feels like. So I didn't particularly enjoy him. I mean, I definitely think he nourished my lips. It was just, I didn't prefer that like sensation. Next thing, oh no, I'm gonna save him for last. So the moisturizer I used this week was from Sunday Riley. This is their Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. I really enjoyed this. This is probably hands down one of my favorite moisturizers, next to I think the Too Cool for School Egg Mellow. That one's probably still my favorite. But it was just, it wasn't too heavy, but it was just, it smells like cucumber. If you've ever smelled anything from Fresh, that's what this smells like. They have a lot of stuff that smells like cucumbers and smells just like it. I think it's just like a generic, like a lot of like high-end brands go for that cucumber-y smell. But it was just really nice and like soothing on my face, and I really enjoyed it, especially since there were some days that my face was just being a big pain in my booty. And it was just being extra red, so I like that it helped kind of calm that down. Next thing, the face oil I used was from Nude. This is their Rescue Oil, and I really liked it. Like, I haven't been a big fan of the oils because they take a while to absorb into my skin. Granted, he did take a little while. I enjoyed putting him in with my foundation because it helped it kind of like go on easier and like look a little bit more natural rather than kind of on the cakey feel, which is what I don't enjoy. So I also got to feel like I put a little light-handed on my foundation, so I didn't use as much. So I really liked him. He was cool. Face mask I used was from Mario Badescu. This is their Enzyme Revitalizing Mask. This thing is, it's like the same consistency, there's the word, as like pudding. I'm going to be very careful showing you guys this because it is very, very liquidy. Look at him. Well, he looks like a little croissant in there. But it dries, it's supposed to like, let me read this thing. So it says it's supposed to revitalize your complexion with our gentle effective mask, rich in vitamins, minerals, draws out impurities from the skin. It's kind of exfoliating papaya, I didn't feel any exfoliation. And it reduces buildups during, buildup of dulling surface cells, leaving your skin nourished, fresh, and renewed. I definitely felt like it really renewed my face. I just felt like felt really cleansed, and I really enjoyed this one. He was awesome. The under eye cream that I used this week was from Tarte. This is their Maracuja C Brightener Eye Treatment. I really liked him. I think he's been working for me. Still definitely not my favorite, but he's pretty cool. He gets to stay. I mean, I don't know, I think he does a good job at depuffing my eyes. Also, if you guys ever notice, if you watch any of my videos and you see me get close to the camera, if you look at my thumbnails, they never match because my sister will edit out my under eye socket because it looks really weird. I look really exhausted in all of my pictures because when I smile, I get these deep under eye like bags, but they're not. They're literally just my eye socket. And just, it's my eyeball. I was born with it. Maybe she was born with it, or maybe, yeah, I was. The other thing I used, so I was a little confused by this. I wasn't quite sure what it was. This is from Boscia. This is their charcoal pore pudding. It's an intensive wash off treatment. So I took it as like it was kind of like exfoliating, and it's really not exfoliating. It's like a deep cleansing mask. So that's one of the reasons I didn't end up using that Skin Ink one, because you're supposed to leave this guy on for 20 minutes. He's really cool packaging. Granted, what you see, the lovely stripes, it's actually not packaging. I'm going to open him close to the camera for you guys. Ooh, I literally just got stuff on me because it has a cap and it had stuff. Ew. You can see it on my fingertips. But yeah, he's really cool. He's got like those swirls in there. You're supposed to like kind of mix it on your face until it turns gray, and I'm literally need to wipe this off of me. I am so disgusted by this. Oh, I have a towel next to me. But that, you leave it on for like 20 minutes. I really enjoyed it. I really felt it cleansed out my pores. It's one of those like, if you've ever done a Biore strip and you know like how it like pulls out your blackheads, it really doesn't pull them out. It just pulls up like the surface level of the blackheads. It's not actually like yanking out your blackhead. It's just like the top part of it. It's like an iceberg. Like, you only see the top of it, but there's so much underneath the water. So yeah, kind of like that. But I really, really enjoyed him. He was awesome. Oh, there he is. I'm like, where did I put it? Last thing in here, probably my favorite from my beauty bag. Also, it was Husk. I really like him. It says, what, hair envy starts here. And I'm just like, me. I love my hair. My hair is my baby. But this was also from Philosophy. I just love that Philosophy. I don't think I've ever been let down by Philosophy. But this is their Amazing Grace Firming Body Emulsion. This thing was awesome. I loved it so much. So if you're familiar with like the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream or the, oh gosh, why can't I think of it right now? It was Skinvolve. Is that what it was? I can't remember. It was something that came out of a Beautycon box, but both of those lotions are supposed to tighten your skin and leave it really soft and firm and just be amazing. I thought Body Emulsion was exfoliate. I was very wrong to learn that it was not an exfoliator. But it was an amazing lotion. I love the smell of it, but it just leaves my skin so nice and soft and firm, and it just like, oh, my skin's texture just looked flawless, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I kind of want a full size, which, if memory serves me right, I think it's $37, but it's like a big bottle. So I'm like, next time I get 20% off, maybe. I need to get these some lotions before I start allowing myself to buy more. Let's get into my beauty bag. I love this bag. This is literally one of my favorites. I think it's mostly because it's mint. It's meant to be. I'll go home. So I'm going to save this guy for last because he annoyed the living daylights out of me. So first thing I want to talk about was from Hourglass, and I'm going to try, I think there's still a little bit of product left in here. This was their Veil Mineral Primer with Broad Spectrum 15. So my thing with this guy, let me show you guys back of my hand first. Let him focus. When I put him on all over my face, no joke, I was like, why do I look like a creepy alien? It turned my skin, I'm going to rub it in with you guys, purple. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got like a purple hue to it. You guys can't really see that. I can. But yeah, it's got like this purple undertone to it, and I was just like, I look extraterrestrial. This is weird. I don't like this. It felt really good. It doesn't really have a scent to it, so it's nice and it feels great. It makes your skin feeling really nice and silky, but that purple undertone is just like, I don't know how I feel about this. This is weird. Next things, let's talk about the blushes that I used. So I had to keep reminding myself that I needed to use this. This one's from Tarte. I think this was a holiday one. But this is their Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Genius. I think that was holiday exclusive. But that's what it looks like. Just a nice pretty pink. But the reason I had to keep reminding myself how to use it is because the other blush that I used, because he was good. I love Tarte blushes. They're still one of my favorite blushes. But this has probably become one of my absolute all-time favorite blushes ever. And it's from Cargo. And this is their water resistant, because you need water resistant blush. I understand people that take, like, you know, selfies in the pool, whatever. But I have no idea what shade number this is. Does it even say? I'll let you guys see the back. I don't know if that's actually a shade number anywhere on here. Focus for me. I think they might be like Makeup Forever, and they don't use like names like all these other companies. They just use like identification letters and numbers. There you guys, focus. I mean, it might say Los Carbos. I have no idea what that is. I don't know. It says Warm 01. Maybe that's it. Shade 1 of their blush. I don't know, but it is, smells like chemicals. Ignore that. But it is such a pretty blush. It's what I'm wearing right now. It is just like this peachy, pinky, it has gold undertones in it, and it is just stunning. I love him. He works so well with my Hoola. In fact, I'll actually give him a little swatchy swatch on my fingertip for you guys. Look at him. Look at that. Ugh. He's so pretty. I love him. And I'm literally wiping the rest of it on my leg because I don't want it on my fingertip. But yes, hands down, I think one of my favorite makeup products that I used this week. He is probably going in monthly favorites, no joke. Next product, I'm running out of space. I need to clean off my tabletop. Was from Becca. This is their shimmering, I can't talk anymore, guys. Shimmering Skin Protector, Perfector. I'll just leave. I'm just gonna leave. Skin Perfectors, and this one is the liquid version in the shade Moonstone, and I really love him. Moonstone's my favorite out of all of the Becca highlighters. I'm not the biggest fan of the liquid ones just because I don't feel like blending them with a beauty blender, and I'm lazy. I would rather just take a powder. I will buff out everything all day, but if you ask me to blend with a beauty blender, I'm just like, no. I don't have time for that. Just like fake lashes. I'd rather coat my lashes with 16 times mascara than spend 2 seconds to put on a fake lash. But yeah, this is what he looks like. This is actually the travel size, which I'm still always shocked this is a size that they sell. It's so stupid. If you like this, literally just buy the full size. It's so much cheaper. But yes, I really, really enjoyed him. Next products. Yeah, let's just get to the last product that I did like, and then I'll talk about all the products that I hated. I actually had quite a few fails this week. So the lip I'm actually wearing right now is from Tarte, and this is in the shade Legend. This is one of their lip assurance lip creams. He is just a beautiful, beautiful, like reddish pink shade. He is just stunning, and I really, really like them. I love these because they have like a mintiness to it, a little bit tingling, but they just glide on so, so well. So now on to the products that I hated, which was a lot. So let's talk about two of the lip products that I used. So I literally only had one successful lip, and this is why. So one of the ones that I used was from Too Faced, and I love Too Faced's lipsticks. They're, what are they, lip creams? I want to say they're called lip creams. Too Faced packaging though. They rock my socks. They're so pretty and cute. So this one is in the shade Sugar Daddy, and it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. He is absolutely gorgeous. He's just this pretty pinky nude. My problem with it is the eyeshadow palette that I focus on my face camera that I chose this week just doesn't require a nude lip like this because it's too blah on my face. There wasn't enough like interest on my face that it literally dulled out my complexion and just made me look very bland, and I hated it. The other lip product I use is from Benefit, and you guys know how much I love my Benefit. Benefit slays in most things. These things I just had a little bit of a struggle with, and it's me, not the product. It's because of how long I've been wearing lipstick and how the technique I use for applying that lipstick. So yes, this is their Real Double the Lip. It's supposed to be a lip liner and a lipstick. This one's in the shade, what, Revved Up Red? Revved Up Red. So the idea of this, I was literally like, is there something on it? And then I was like, it's just the packaging. Is it has the lip liner installed into it. So it's this teardrop kind of shape. So it's got a darker, I don't know how well you guys can see that. The tip of it's darker than the actual base. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like take the liner obviously and put it on the outside of your lips. And you're supposed to do like the same at the bottom. My struggle with it is when I do my lipstick, the fattest part of my lipstick always touches the bottom of my lip. So I'd end up inverting the lipstick to give myself, because when I do my lipstick, I literally take it and I drag my bottom lip up before I fill it in to give me a bigger pouty looking lip. So this just didn't work out for me, because I would try and then I would go back and end up doing it the other way, and just, it's pretty, it's a pain to work with, and that is my struggle with him. Mascara that I used this week that I hated this so much. It was literally the day that I filmed the Shop My Stash was the day I wore this for the first time, and I hated it and I regretted putting it in my Shop My Stash. This is from Marc Jacobs, and this is, do you actually have a name? It's a black mascara. I have no idea. I hate this thing. Literally, like, let me show you guys the wand. The wand isn't impressive. It literally, like, their formula is like okay, but honestly their wand is no special thing. Like, it looks like a drugstore wand. Like, let me get a little closer for you guys. Can you guys see that? It literally is, it's boring. I hate it. It literally, my lashes were such a struggle because they wanted to clump together and become, you know, like spider legs. And I was like, can you separate for me? And it did not want to do it. I hated it. Hated it so much. Next product that I hated. He was just a pain to work with, and I really don't wear eyeliner a whole lot because it just doesn't work for me and my eyes. So I'll get a little closer with you guys again. So I have it on right now. Hang on, I am filming. Whoever's knocking on my door, go away. So I wore this Stila metallic black gold Magnificent Metals eyeliner. I got this from Nordstrom and it was on sale, and it's great. It's just when I wear eyeliner, so I love my lashes really popping, and if I tightline, eyeliner looks great on me. But if I don't, and you're supposed to like do like, you know, thicker liners and like the winged eyeliners, one of the reasons I don't do that is because the line is so thick on me, it takes away most of my lashes and it takes away most of my eyelid. Like, I tried tightlining it on this look, and it's still huge to me. It looks okay on camera, but in like person I hate it. My biggest struggle with him though, like, I'm going to show you guys the actual packaging. You guys can probably see he looks stabbed. It's because the product didn't really want to adhere to my brush. And so it was like the biggest pain. Like, it was funny because I would tap it into the brush and didn't really look like the brush picked up hardly anything. But I would tap it with my finger and my finger would come up pure black. It was pretty. I like that it's gold. I'll probably reuse him. It's not something I'm going to use very often. And last but not least, my least favorite thing I used the entire Shop My Stash of any of the bags I was using. This is the Lorac Nude Necessities palette. So he's one really smudged. You guys get a little glare of my camera light. My struggle with him, let me pull this. I don't want to use that. I'm like, I need something to, hello makeup bag, cover the mirror. My struggle with him, he's a pretty palette. I will admit it. He's very, very pretty. The shadows and their pigmentation are stunning. He is just boring. He is so boring, and he just doesn't work for me. My biggest struggle with him is the darkest shade in this palette is this guy. And like, do you guys see that? That's like barely any pigmentation on my fingertip. And it's not that there's not pigmentation, let me rephrase that. It's just, it's not deep enough for what I like to do with my eye looks. Like, I love some of the shades, like this shade, I wish they had names. I adored him. He's got like this iridescent kind of look to him, and I loved him. He's what I'm wearing right now. There just wasn't a deep enough shade where I could really darken this outer edge of my eye, which I always do in all of my looks, because it helps to close off the top part of my eye, so it brings all the attention on my eye up rather than people seeing my under eyes. So that's what I love about like my normal look, and this palette just doesn't give it to me. Like, I really wish I pulled a couple extra eyeshadows just to play with him, but it didn't happen. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to follow me on my social medias, make sure you click the link in the description below. Also in the description below, don't forget the Totally Cute palette giveaway that goes all the way to the 30th. I'm very excited. Also, I realized the 30th, the day that the palette is being given away, I will be in Orlando, Florida, because I'm going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter with my sissy, because I'm very excited. Oh, very, very excited for that. And I think that is it. Yes, oh wait, notifications. You want to get notifications, because I don't know when I put these up. Literally hit the little bell, and it'll tell you when I've made a video and when I've uploaded it, because I upload every day, but I don't know what time. But that's it, guys. Stay foxy.